Okay, so I got a question that asks, what was school actually like for you? The real version. So, primary school was pretty bad for me. I was quite chubby. I was really tall. I stood out, in my opinion, for all the wrong reasons. So, whenever anyone looked at me, I was scared they were going to tease me. I was already assuming the worst, and therefore, obviously, the worst came. I remember in maybe grade 1, a little girl came up to me and she goes, "You're," and I was like, "Oh, I never realized before." And then it spiraled from there. I remember sitting on the playground up on these like tires, and one of the popular boys called out and was like, "Hey, you're fat." Internalize that as well. I just remember being told these things, and then I remember I was telling myself that every single day, every single time I looked in the mirror, every single time I went into the change rooms, and nothing looked how I wanted it to look. No one taught me how to eat healthy. No one taught me how to love myself. No one taught me that I could actually change my thoughts and then my reality. Because no one taught me how to do those things, then I had to eventually learn that myself. Over time, when I became a teenager, after a few eating disorders and things like that, I definitely learned how to eat healthy. I definitely employed coaches to teach me the things I didn't know, because it is hard out here doing it all on your own. School didn't teach me these things, neither did my family. I grew up in a really low socioeconomic environment. We didn't have a lot of money. We basically survived on fish and chips. I actually started researching myself on the healthier ways to eat. I lost weight in about year 10, and I remember feeling a lot better about myself. And I remember it wasn't quite so much my focus anymore, but I still internalized feeling like I didn't want to stand out. I still felt like if someone were to look at me, they were going to tease me. And this is something that I've actually carried with me my whole school life and into my adulthood as well, is the feeling that if I stand out, if I am too big, then I will be looked at and I will be judged and I will be teased. And that is something I have had to work really hard at overcoming. Absolutely love teaching you guys how to not only survive high school, but how to heal from it, because this is what I have had to go through. Now, I'm not your coach to teach you how to eat better, because there are people in their genius that can teach you how to eat better. What I am a genius in my field is how you can actually change your thoughts around who you think you are. So because the bullies may have instilled something in you that you've carried with you for the rest of your school life and into adulthood, now I can teach you to catch those thoughts and actually retrain them. So we've got something called an inner critic. An inner critic is something inside our mind, like our ego voice, that tells us all the negative things, that wants to keep us small, that wants to keep us safe, okay? It is the voice of the bully from high school that is still with you now. Now that voice may actually still come out when you're in the mirror, when you're going on a date, when you're getting ready, at all different times. That ego voice creates high stress situations. It creates anxiety. It creates depression. It creates a feeling within you that wants to pull back and hide from everybody. It continues to tell you things like you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you don't look good, you don't know enough, you're not smart enough, etc., etc. What do we do when we catch the voice? Well, that's the first step. We catch the voice, we listen to it, and we speak back to it. And we say, "Thank you for talking, but no thank you. I actually don't need to believe you and listen to you anymore. I'm going to listen to my higher self, my soul, my true self." And that is the voice that we're starting to listen to more, and that we're starting to realize is also a part of us, but maybe we've just never been taught to listen to that before. This is the voice of positivity that is encouraging, that is loving. Now, we may have never been shown or heard loving things in our life, and that is really, really hard to then tell yourself. And I totally understand that. That is why I've got courses to help you with that. If you check out the link in my bio, there is heaps of courses to teach you how to speak to these voices and how to actually know which one's speaking, and how to continually go to that voice of higher self and to feel better about yourself. You need to, on purpose, have better feeling thoughts, okay? So you need to tap into that part of yourself and say things that you actually want to believe. So who do you want to be? For me, I want to be a high-paid actress that teaches people about themselves through courses. So I need to be telling myself that I'm worthy of this, that I'm beautiful enough for this, that I know enough for this. So I need to be telling myself these things daily, because we're rewiring our brain to actually listen to those things, because the more we say them in our mind, the more we actually are rewiring, it's called our neurological pathway in our brain, to believe it, okay? We are reforming our belief systems. So the old thought may have been something like, "I am too fat." The new thought is, "I am healthy. I am proud of myself for working on this." You can figure out what it is that you need to be telling yourself. So that's a little bit about high school for me, and I'm choosing to not let those bullies control me anymore, to not let my ego voice perpetuate the voice of the bully, to actually believe my higher self, my purpose, my passion, and my truth. So I hope that really helped you guys. If you want more, as I said, check out the link in my bio for all my courses and everything I've got. So I love you and good luck.